Panlos, Lunatic Asylum, Part 19, Bag 4 ends. Hello and welcome to Square Ghost. Yes, and we've started Part 19, as you can see, the final bag of Bag 4. And what we've done is some plating, some tiling if you like, and we've just covered that. Have to be careful with this little piece here. When you push, there's nothing really supporting underneath, so it would go down, but with a little bit of tact, it's all on, it's nice and it's ready. And we're now about to do the rest of this side. I think we're going to go all the way around, so let's see how we go. So there you go, just thought I would show you the quick. Everything is all the way around, nice and fitting. Some of these, especially these little threes here, they were tight. But what I ended up doing was I did everything else, left them till the end, and then actually they went on quite easier. So obviously it's alignment issues. But I just wanted to show you, we're building up, as you can see. We've just put those bits at the back there on, and now we're about to do some more. So on we go. And there you have it. That's the end of part 19 and the end of bag 4. And you can see that we've got our plant in position. What a pain in the bum that was. Don't like plants and trees, if I'm honest. But once we got it together, tried to fit it to the attachment, the little brown thing that was sticking out, if you remember, with the red connector pin. Because you can't hold further on, there's nothing to push to. When you push, it comes undone. Absolutely dreadful. Had to strip it down to get in, to replant, and eventually have got it back on. But I didn't like it. The complete pain in the ass. Not a real good way. Not good building technique, because there's nothing to press to when you stick it on. So that bit's a no-no. Other than that, the actual build itself, now you can see everything is plated and on, everything is cool, and I've got to be honest, it looks pretty good. The actual look of this is looking really good. What we're going to do now is mount this onto the other part, and the plans don't actually say that. I think you're supposed to build up every section and then mount it one by one after at the end, but I'm not going to do that because I've not got the space to keep it. So I'm going to mount this to the other part. I'm going to show you what it looks like as ground floor, first floor together, and then we'll wrap up, ready for tomorrow's video and the beginning of bag 5. So there you go, they're next to one another, and I'm about to put the one on top of the other. There is a little bit of trepidation, I must admit, you know, when you're going to pick it up. It is fairly solid, don't get me wrong, but one never knows when you start to position, does anything fall off into place and stuff like that. That's the bits that worry you. But here we go, fingers crossed, wish me luck. Wow, all I can say is wow. That was quite heart-stopping. Right, let me take you through nice and quickly if I can. Because of these little double cheese slopes that go all the way around, the idea is that the top first floor sits nicely in top. It doesn't actually click to pins, it just sits in top. It's supposed to slide inside. In reality, it doesn't fit by about a millimetre. Now, whether this is because the plates are bent underneath, which I can't say I really took any notice of, nothing out of, you know, nothing massively out of order, I don't know. But I tried messing, and you know what I'm going to say, don't you? It wouldn't go. I then managed to get that back end in, really. I pushed to try and get this out, and these 4, yes, I'm not counting wrong, 4 cheeses blasted off, and I've lost one. The one thing with me, with Square Ghost Kev here, I'm not going to bull you. if I lose something or if I do something wrong. That's the way it is. You see what you get, or you get what you see. So they all come off. So then my next plan was I managed to get it seated. If I take it nice and steady, you can see down, and it's quite flat. It's quite nice. Sorry for my hand in the way. It's quite okay. So once I'd actually got it seated, and you can see everything is now, I don't like it. I really, to me, I don't know. The clutch power to me is a little bit too much, and I think that's causing a lot of problems. But it's up and it's there, so that's the first thing. Once I'd got it on, I'm digressing, I'm going to try and speed up a little bit. Once I'd got it on and I came to this thing, I managed to find 3 of the 4 cheeses, and I'll have a look through and see if I can put the last one on. But of course, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Because this was too far forward, I couldn't get any of the cheeses on the slopes. So again, you have to push this back a little bit, take your life in your hands, and I managed to get this one in first. Clock, it was in. Then I let go, because I didn't want them to pop out at the back that side. Managed to get the second one in, got the third one in, jobs are good in. And then it was just about really going round and see if everything's pushed down nicely and okay. And I've got to be honest, it is. I'm not moaning with that. That's okay. I've lost the slope. I'm going to hold my hands up and say, yeah, I've lost the slope. I'm not going to cry about it. It's up. It's there. We've got the ground floor and the first floor in. We're now about to start on the second floor. So like I say, I hope I have given you a bit more insight again as to when you build this, whether you would leave them slopes off if you could, put it on and then put the slopes on maybe. I don't know. It's like the wall. Remember, we had trouble with the wall and then we built the wall to the plate. With this, I think we need to leave the slope off, put the thing in, then put the slopes on. But again, it is what it is. Yeah, it's been a real pain getting it on, but it's on and I'm happy. There you go. I'll put a little bit of light on. I hope it's not too much glare, I hope. But you can see, I hope, that it's looking pretty good. And if you have liked this little video, please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me. Drop a few comments in the box. What do you think about the little cheeses? Do you think that you know, we should leave them till after the first floor is fitted and then put the slopes on? I don't know. While I think about it, we did make the flower. As I say, there it is. It's looking, it's not fill out, so I'm pleased about that. So that bit is good. And if you want to follow us tomorrow on to part 20, which will be the start of bag 5. Yes, we're getting there, and we're going up to the second floor. Then please, all you have to do is click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And like I normally say, anybody who's watched this little video, thank you very much for watching. I hope it's been an insight and a help to anybody who's interested in possibly buying this set. One thing that I haven't done is I haven't put the round lights on at the bottom, purely for the reasons of they didn't send any batteries as usual, and I'm not going to go out and get them. I'm not going to light it anyway. I'm just happy to build and display. So it is what it is. So like I say, anybody who's watched, thanks very much for watching. Do I really appreciate it. As I say, I will repeat myself again and again, and I hope we'll see you all tomorrow for Panlos' Lunatic Hospital part 20. You know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.